That's the thing, is I write a song called Let It Die, and it's about two people that fall apart. It's about someone that you feel helpless to their to watching them throw it all away, you know. And I write something like that, and I look at it and I go, God damn it, I'm gonna have to answer that question a
sounds like
thousand times.
That's what it sounds like, and the lyrics.
But can you imagine that in my life, how many people I've loved or lost or befriended?
I didn't think that at all when I heard
I knew
song.
when I wrote it, but that's the thing, is like I can't keep this conversation from. I can't let this conversation keep me from writing anything. So no, it's not about Kurt and Courtney.
I thought you were talking about the breakup of Creed.
No, that
Why'd you have to go and let it die?
That would have been a rock opera.
Why?
That'd have been a double record right there. Yeah. What are you listening to?
That one's too painful to read.
We're not ready to go there yet, are we?
Cool. So you got this record here. What I find interesting about this, and you're both fathers, right? I mean, 17 months, your kid?
Like a little over a month and a half.
Yeah, I mean, that's an insanely new time. What does it feel like? Is it what he said it would be?
Yeah, I mean, your life does change in a really great way. You know, I mean, it's you kind of, it's your first one, so it's like just an experiment the whole time in a weird way. You know, am I doing this right? And a lot of times, you know, they want their mother, and he's a boy. He wants his mom. So like, if I just try for like 15 minutes and he won't stop yelling at me, I just go. And actually, the funniest thing was I had my first babysitting job, and I bugged Dave about it a bunch.
He goes, hey, what are you doing tomorrow night? I said, I don't know. He goes, want to come over and hang out with me and Shane? I was like, yeah, maybe I'll bring Violet. And then a couple of minutes later, he's like, yeah, dude, tomorrow's the first night I have alone with the baby. I'm like, I was scared.
Shitless, man.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, anybody who has a kid knows that first moment that it's just you and the baby. I mean, you know, deep down, you know that everything's going to be okay. But that's like the first moment of true responsibility in your whole life, you know? And so it's like the weight of the world on your shoulders. Even if everything's beautiful and okay, it's like, oh my God, I am a parent, you know? So that first time is a little spooky.
I can't believe I'm having a baby conversation.
Dude, well, this is the thing nowadays. Like, you come to our studio, it isn't like, hey, it's like people talking about like.
It was like that before.
Yeah, but it's people talking about, you know, diaper changes and like, how the craps? Oh, are they yellow still? Yeah, well, you just wait, you know, shit like that.
You've got a song on this record, Ballad of the Beaconsfield Miners. That's a real-life song.
It's a real-life song.
Like, it's about something direct,
right? It sure is. There was a mine collapse in Tasmania, in Australia, where some miners were trapped. And this is maybe a year and a half ago, I guess. And when the rescuers first got to them, I think they sort of bore a hole or tunneled something to where they could contact them. They found that they were alive, and they said, well, until we can pull you out, is there anything we can get you? And one of the miners asked for an iPod with our music on it, Within Your Honor, our last record. And I was really blown away, you know? I was like, the guy's trapped in a mine. He wants water and our last record, you know? It's like, it doesn't make any sense, you know? And so I was genuinely moved, and then when we went down there, so I sent him a note. I said, hey, it's Dave, and hope you're hanging in there. I hope the music helps, and when you come out, there's a couple cold beers and a couple tickets waiting for you if you want to come hang out. So then when we went down to play the Sydney Opera House, Brant Webb, the miner, came to the show, and I'd written this little instrumental, and I just dedicated it to him. And then afterwards, we had a bunch of beers, and I said, yeah, I promise I'll put it on the record. And so I put it on the record.
Nice. What was that Dylan tour like?
That's awesome.
I mean, you're on the opening for Dylan acoustically, right?
That was killer.
Yeah, I never saw him.
Yeah, apparently he just hides out, right?
He summoned.
Appears.
He summoned Dave, and I heard that he would watch our sound checks every once in a while, but like.
We'd been on the tour for maybe 4 or 5 shows, 4 shows maybe, and someone came up and said, hey, Dave, Bob wants to talk to you. And I'm like, Bob who? And they said, Dylan. I'm like, what did I do? Did I say something bad, or what did I do? They're like, no, I just want to say hi. So I walked out. It was in some hockey arena, and they're like, yeah, he's right down that hallway. Just turn the corner. Remember that scene from Casino?
Yeah.
Where Robert De Niro says to Sharon Stone, like, no, it's right there.
Yeah, and he keeps
right through
walking.
there. The next one, right through that door where they're gonna whack her. Yeah. That's how it felt. And he was like, they're like, it's right down that hallway. Take a left right there.
It was Goodfellas, and it wasn't Sharon Stone. It was the other girl, the chick who plays the girl in The Sopranos.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to get that, you know.
Thanks, Taylor.
Sharon Stone does not need any more credit.
No more credit for Sharon.
Anyway, so I walked down this hallway, just like in Goodfellas. And I walked down the hallway, and I turn the corner, and I just see this dude, leather pants, black leather boots, black leather jacket with a black hoodie, standing up against the wall, just like that. I'm like, oh, that's Bob Dylan, man. And so I walk up like, hi, Bob. Hey, how you doing? He's like, oh, man, how's it going? And we talked for a little bit, and he was totally cool. And he's like, man, what's that song, Everlong? And I said, yeah. He's like, oh, you got to show me that song. I want to play that. It's just like, dude, you have enough good songs. you don't need your own
songs, man.
Yeah. Hands off my song, Bob.
But that's the same. But isn't that the same song that Letterman wanted you to play when he came back?
Yeah.
It's a pretty powerful song.
I guess.
It's touring with Dylan, man.
Dude, you got to do it once in your life, right?
Absolutely.
I recommend it to everybody.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, Grohl, right on. Taylor Hawkins, good.